Can you give us some more examples of what potential resolutions could look like?
Sure. I'll give you a couple. I was working with a healthcare tech company, and I was asking them, what are you saying to get people to buy your equipment? Doctors and hospitals, oh, well, our equipment makes the surgery go 30% faster. Sounds like a cerebralist to me. And I said, there's no story there. And so I pulled out the details. Like, what does it even mean? What's the surgery length without your equipment? Oh, 2.5 hours. So 30% faster is what? An hour and a half. All right, so we go to the exposition. Imagine how happy Dr. Higgins is down at Long Beach Memorial 6 months ago. Okay, now we're in the scene. When he's using our equipment, and he can go out to the patient's family in the waiting room, and if you've ever been in that situation, every minute feels like an hour. He came out an hour earlier than expected to tell them the good news that their loved one did not have cancer from the scope surgery and was going to be okay. And then the doctor turned to the whoever's rep and said, that's why I became a doctor, for moments like that. So now the salesperson tells that story to another doctor, and that doctor sees himself in that story and says, that's why I became a doctor, and I want your equipment too. So the resolution in that story was the doctor saying, that's why I became a doctor. If you just ended with the solution of, but you see how I described that problem in such detail and even pulled you in? If you've ever been in this situation, now you're really in the story. Where you were waiting for someone you loved to come out of surgery, and if that hasn't happened to you in your lifetime, it probably will. Or you certainly know someone who had that experience. And so that's the empathy part of showing I really understand what this problem feels like. So the fact that the doctor comes out an hour earlier, he's the hero in this story. And your equipment is the Sherpa that made him the hero, getting to come out an hour early and relieve those family members of that torture